All right, hey, what's going on? This is Raven with Raven's Arcana. Thank you for being here. It's time for the In Through the Outdoor Tarot spread. We're going to use the As Above, So Below spread, and there's no specific question, there's no specific date or time, or specific astrological sign. We're just asking for some information from the universe to come through and answer any questions, give any advice, and see what we're working with here. All right. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day, week, month, year. Gonna get a few more shuffles in here and see where the road takes us. All right. Here we go. We begin with the Devil reversed. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. So, immediately, I'm feeling that either you or someone else kind of has an influence on you. And meaning, with the Devil reversed, you're trying to break out of some bad habits, some bad behavior, some things that kind of weigh you down. And I think you might be a part of a group of friends that might need to kind of, I'm not saying break some ties with, kind of change the way you do things here. I think you're all kind of contributing to just not a real good time for everyone else. I think you've been going through some things here that you needed a break, you needed to distract yourself. And I think it's time to start breaking those chains. You know, you might be borderline addicted to things. You might be taking on new hobbies that don't necessarily facilitate any kind of growth or positive aspects in your life. The Six of Pentacles here. This is a growth card. So 6 is a growth number in numerology. 3 is a collaboration number, so, or communication. So I think you have a group of friends, you're around some people that might be making some bad decisions, right? We all make bad decisions. We all need to distract ourselves, ease our mind a little bit, so we don't turn everything in on ourselves and it becomes destructive. But I think this behavior, it's time for this behavior to end, this destructive behavior. And I feel like, yeah, you're a part of a group that just might be going out too much. Might be, you know, it could be drinking, smoke, whatever you're doing. I don't think it's really good, right? I don't think it's a really good thing that's been happening with you guys. So I said the Six of Pentacles, you know, the growth. This, I feel like you think that this is necessary, you know, and you don't know how to get out of it. Six of Pentacles is a charity card, right? Gentleman's handing out, giving to charity, trying to balance out situations. You're not doing it the right way. And once again, we all do this. We all distract ourselves. We all get off the path, you know, the straight and narrow, if you will, and you know, things are fun. It's fun to distract yourself. It's fun to dabble in things. I think the dabbling needs to stop. I think this might become a problem, is what I'm trying to say here. It's very evident that this, if it doesn't change, this behavior will become a problem. So I think it's time to take a step back, kind of reassess situations here, and realize that you know, if you're using substances, you're using alcohol, and even just distracting yourself, that's not going to address whatever the cause is. I mean, you're essentially, you know, throwing pharmaceuticals at a symptom and not treating the cause, right? So let's go below the surface. Let's get some clarification. A lot of times this is the shadow self. This is the portion of yourself that you don't show a lot of people, things you hide, things you think about, the way you feel, the things you occult, right? Now, we have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is upright. We have the Five of Pentacles upright as well. And we have Justice. So, Justice is upright. You're looking for balance. You're looking for stability. And with the two fives here, this is chaos. This is double chaos. You know, you feel like with the Five of Pentacles left out in the cold, you don't have a lot of physical stability. There's not a lot of stability. There's not a lot of balance in your life right now. And you're not doing yourself any favors by distracting yourself or by being consumed by other things. You know, the Five of Wands, I think internally, you're struggling. You're struggling with a lot of things going on. Your mind's not your friend right now. And your mind's probably not real clear if you're distracting yourself in whatever way that's happening. So below the surface, you want balance. You want things to come back to normal. You crave that. And you think that, I think by pushing whatever issue you have going on, whatever problem to the back, that it's just going to go away and you're going to regain balance. That's just not going to happen. You're going to have to address this. You're going to have to address these fives, if you will. You have to address the chaos because, honestly, you're creating more chaos by not doing that. You know, you're essentially throwing gasoline on fire. And it's just burning out of control at this point. Or it has the ability to burn out of control. I think you're at a spot where, you know, it's almost that, it's that the alcoholic that this is the last drink, this is the last time. Or the person that's, the smoker, smoking cigarettes. It's my last cigarette. It's the last pack I'll ever buy. You know, and then you get around your friends and they're like, hey, man, you want to smoke? Like, sure. Hey, man, you want a beer? Absolutely. You know, you can't. And I'm not saying any of that stuff's horrible. I'm saying, you know, you are on the edge, on the border of becoming addicted to something else that's not good. Let's go above the surface and kind of see what we're looking at. A view from the top, right? And once again, I'm not demonizing any habits, any drinking, any dabbling in substances, anything like that. I'm just saying you're on the cusp of this becoming a problem, right? You're throwing a Band-Aid on a deep wound and expecting that thing to heal, and it's, you know, you might bleed out if you continue down this course, down this path. All right, view from the top. Here we go. So we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. That is good. Just laughing at all the fives. We have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is upright. All right. Last card is going to be Nine of Swords. Yeah, so you're in a state where this is not a good spot to be in. You're at a point where you need to make a decision, right? Definitely at a spot where, you know, this King of Cups here, this is going to be Pluto, Scorpio energy. You need to make that change, right? You need to turn your back. You're causing the stormy seas in the background. Use your head. The moon sits there. Use your intuition. You know what you need to do. You know you need to be in control. You know you need to be this person. Have authority over the self. Have authority over your emotions, right? And the reason that this card is so important is that everything else that's going on behind you, that's going on around you, you're allowing that to kind of feed in to what's going on. It just makes you want to go down this path even further, right? You need to be the person that turns their back to everything, closes their eyes, makes a change. Don't be that person that, takes others down the path of self-destruction. In the nightmare, right? In the nightmare here. And you have the ability to, right? So that reversed Five of Pentacles is telling you that you, yourself, are physically able. You are physically able to end this chaos. You yourself. I think at this point you don't need external help to do this, although it's nice, right? It's nice to have support and information and communicate with people, especially if they've gone through something like this. But I think you have the ability to quit. Stop this behavior. Stop whatever's going on. End the nightmare for yourself and be that person where, crap's going sideways and horribly around you. Be that person that is the friend that says, hey, let's kind of cut this out. Let's go in a different direction. Let's, instead of everyone taking each other down, let's have some positive movement. Let's have someone bring everybody back up, right? Let's have some elevation. And you have the ability to be that person, right? Let's get some a little bit more clarification. Excuse me. Almost went with an accent. Clarification. And and close this thing out. And get that last bit of knowledge here. All right. We have the Eight of Wands, right? We have the Hanged Man. Eight of Wands and the Hanged Man are both upright. We have the Queen of Swords, right? So the Queen of Swords is that Libra energy, right? It's cardinal air. You have the ability to regain the balance, right? You crave it. You want to be in the center of your will. You don't want to be in the midst of chaos. And the Hanged Man upright is going to signify you, there's the Hanged Man is self-sacrifice, right? So I think you're going to need to be the one that pulls the Band-Aid off and says, hey, we got to address this. We got to fix this. Well, like I said, we're gonna bleed out. This thing's gonna burn to the ground if we don't make some changes here, right? And with the Eight of Wands, that's movement. That's quick movement. You need to make a change soon, or it's gonna get bad for you. It's gonna get bad for everyone around you. And be that person, be that strong person that might sacrifice nights out. I'm feeling like, you need to stop, going out every night. You need to stop. It could be something as small, I brought up smoking. It's not good for your health. Maybe you have, as I do, have lung cancer in your family. Let's cut the bad behavior. Let's address the problems. Let's not distract ourselves anymore. Have some quick motion on this. And remember that as the Queen of Swords, as that cardinal air, you have the ability to do this. Put your foot down, make the change, stop the bad behavior, and move forward. Start something new. Get a hobby, right? Because whatever this hobby is, it's not serving you. It's self-destructive. Let's get out of this self-destructive, chaotic behavior. All right? So thank you so much for sticking around. If you like the video, please give it a like. If you dig what we're doing here on the channel and want to show your support, you can subscribe and get information, notifications on future content, and leave comments, questions if you feel it necessary. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and take care. All right?